Man, every time I think I'm getting some work done on this 70 Wildcat, I have, man, a little setback. So, all right, guys. So I'm putting the brake pads on. See, I got them painted white there. There's just some old ones. They were still good, so I sandblasted them and painted them. And I think they're going to hold up just fine. But, guys, so I put this side on, it fits just fine. I come over here, and this side wouldn't line up right. So what I figured out, guys, I called Buick Bob trying to figure out this and that, thinking this plate might was bent. So I put a straight edge from this point to this point, and it is crooked. So I figured that out. So after talking to Buick Bob, he told me switch the rotors around. So I did that, and this side is still the same, guys. So you look here, see how close that is? It's got a gap down there, but it's close up here. So you come to this other side, and it's got a gap all the way through. It's not as close on this side. So I'm racking my brain, trying to figure out what is going on with that the brake pads, when you put the caliber on, it wouldn't line up right. So you see I got the caliber hanging there. So then I finally got the measuring and looked at some stuff. But then if you just look, you can see, look at this, guys, half inch right there, guys. I come on this side, look at that, it's an inch. It's an inch right there, guys. So this is the wrong spindle for this car. Now, I think everything was on this car because I don't think I broke none of the other spindles off. This is the frame that had this disc brake setup for the 70 Wildcat. So it's, I don't think I painted the spindles and everything, but I don't think I swapped anything out, because you see most of them had drum brakes. So I'm trying to figure out, what's the difference in these spindles, because I'm thinking, okay, well, either this is bent or the spindle is bent. Something's wrong. So anyway, I come to find out, like I say, guys, look at that. Half inch there, come to this spindle, it's about an inch there. Took a tape measure, measured it out. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna go through all my parts and see that I have another spindle. I'm not 100% sure, guys. So, but anyway, hopefully Buick Bob can get me figured out. I gotta get another half-inch spindle to get this, get it straightened out here, guys. I'm gonna keep doing the build while I'm trying to find the right spindle for this side. And because I got plenty of time before I actually put this car on the road. So now I need a spindle for a 70 Buick Wildcat, or either Electra. Man, if anybody got one, it'd be nice. I would sure love to get it, but I know they're hard to come by. Man, I think it's, from what Buick Bob said, between 67 maybe to 70, but it had to have disc brakes, guys. Now what I'm wondering, like I told Bob, I'm gonna take this all loose and I'm gonna measure the depth of the screw in here, and then I'm gonna go to the other side, measure the depth, because I got one of those, all that stuff for calibrating and everything. I'm gonna stick it in there, see what the depth is, and I might just be able to cut this down to a half inch. If then, but a lot of times you cut the thread, the beginning of the thread don't match up and everything like that. But if all else, guys, otherwise I need to maybe take this all apart, take it to a machine shop, and cut it down and let them retap it if it needs to go deeper. I don't have nothing to do that with, guys. But I might be able to just cut a 1/2 inch off of this and make this work. So if it's a will, it's a way. Buick Bob, he's looking. He might have something. He have something, but he was going to use it. And I don't know how it's going to work out. But that's my dilemma. That's where I'm at now, guys. Inch to a 1/2 inch on the other side. This needs to be a 1/2 inch. Wrong spindle on there. I've had them back in my younger years go dry and the spindle start cutting. You replace the spindle, and the guy just probably put the, he might not even know, but I know it's going to make the brakes weird and everything. I want to be putting this car on the road. I like going back to the bricks in Michigan. I want to get out and even, go different places. So I need, I really need this, yeah, I need my car rolling right. So I'm going to take this apart and start measuring, guys, and just trying to see if I can cut part of this off. And then the caliber, it'll line up. Because right now the brake pads is hitting right here, guys. You see I even chipped a piece of paint off. Had to do some touch up. Just trying to force it in there and trying to figure out what's going on with this. That's my issue right there, guys. This spindle. And Bob, Big Bob, he's got a book, and he said, he looked it up, and he said, yeah, the drum and the disc brakes, the spindles is different. They look the same, but this is just a 1/2 inch bigger for the drums. So this guy might have changed this thing out and put one for the drum, because maybe he couldn't find disc brake spindle for his car back in the days, guys. So, all right, what are some of the guys saying? 60 Buick body parts are the same. Suspension pieces are hard to come by. Yeah, tell me about it. I know. Favorite soda. Ooh, what is that about? Always put a bolt. Yeah, put a bolt in. And that's what I was telling Bob I was thinking about doing. And then back it out. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Putting a bolt in there, weld a rod, put it in there, then cut it off. Then I might be able to back that bolt out. But yeah, thanks, Starkly. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Is like I had talked to Buick Bob about that, doing it that way. But yeah, I got to cut this down a 1/2 inch if I'm going to try to make this one work at least. But man, hey, I appreciate everybody with the comments. But man, one more thing I got to take care of, guys. All right. Hey, thanks everybody to watch the channel. I appreciate everybody. Hey. All right. Looking clean. Yeah, it's looking clean. Brad's place, but man, it ain't going right. It ain't going right. New York or the Dodgers. Man, I'm in Wisconsin, the Brewers, but they got knocked out right away, so you know how that go. But everybody knows New York is probably gonna end up taking it. All right, guys. It ain't got nothing to do with Buicks, though. Come on. All right, nah. Yeah. Thank you for doing these videos, sir. Hey, Jim, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I mean, be trying to teach and learn something at the same time. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't rush it. I'm trying not to, trying to get it done, but I'm gonna wait for Buick Bob and see if he can find me a spindle You know, Buick Bob have all the parts, but at least I figured out what it was. I just had to do a lot of measuring and yeah, yeah. But now I know where my issue is now. So, all right, guys, let me get out of here. I got to get back to work. I still got to get this body, got to get the frame up under. I ain't aired those videos yet, guys, but you see I have it all covered up because when I'm spraying different parts, I don't want no overspray to get on none of this. So I got the firewall and everything painted now. Man, trying to get this ready so I can roll the frame up on. I got the rear end on here. Man, it's just keep running into problems, guys. Little setbacks. But hey, I appreciate everybody to tune in. All right. Have a good day. All right. Thanks.